I was 18 years old and played on the church softball team. Well, one day I just really felt like I could be the hero. I was rounding third base going to home, and I said, I'm going to slide head first. Now, I'd never done that before, certainly not in practice or any game situation, so I didn't know what I was doing. Well, I went ahead and did it anyway. I slid in there head first, and you know what? I was safe. The problem was that in the meantime, I dislocated my right shoulder. It was excruciating. It hurt a lot. And I actually had to go to the hospital in order to get it put back in place. Now, all the way to the hospital, I just prayed to God, God, please heal my shoulder, heal my shoulder. I saw that this was going to damage my future. My shoulder was never going to be the same. Well, I still had to go to the hospital. I still had to have it popped in by a doctor. Now, I could always look back at that and say, God, where were you? I asked you to heal me, and you didn't. The doctor had to do it. Well, that's not exactly what healing always means. God says, I already know you're going to be okay. I already know it's going to be all right. You need to trust in that, not just trust me enough to heal you on the spot when you ask for it. So that takes me to another subject. What is it that we expect when we ask God for healing? Well, God sees healing in a different way than we do as humans. We think of it as something that is physical, right there, can be done, and then we don't have to worry about it again. Well, my right shoulder was repaired, but I still have problems with it. But it has not put into question my eternal existence. See, God cares more about our spiritual healing than anything else. Now, He used physical healing as a way of getting us to see that we can trust Him. As a matter of fact, the disciples didn't understand this at all. And in Matthew 17, there was a boy who was demon-possessed, and when he was brought to the disciples, they couldn't heal him. And they asked Jesus, why could we not heal this boy? And He said, because of your little faith. That's Matthew 17, verse 20. Now, did that mean they didn't have faith in God? Well, of course they had faith in God. They had faith in Jesus. They truly believed they could heal this boy. But they didn't really understand that what the boy needed was spiritual healing. Now, Jesus went ahead and healed him of his demon possession and cast out the demon, because that was the only way the boy was going to get spiritual healing. But realize that even though we see ourselves as so far away from God, God sees us as His children, whether we are here or whether we're in heaven. I think that even though my shoulder still gives me problems, God has not only given me physical healing from that, He has given me a spiritual healing that is going to last for eternity. That is not in question. And I am so glad that I have that promise from God, that promise of healing. I hope that you have that as well. Thank you for watching.